Hi friends, welcome to DevOps Docker course video series presented by Narendra from Do With Python Technologies. In this video, we are going to see the basic commands of your Docker. So Docker basic commands. Let me start that Docker commands. Anyway, before going to work with your Docker commands, let me open my RHEL server. So here I am going to check whether Docker is there or not. Okay. So in order to check, you can use Docker version or docker -- version. Okay, anyway, now Docker is there on my host. Now let me check whether it is running or not. Systemctl. In case if it is RHEL6, then you should use service. Okay, Systemctl status of my Docker. Observe here, it is in inactive state. Let me start that. So Systemctl start Docker. Now I am going to check. Now it's running. See, if you want to run your Docker by default, whenever if you start your system, then you can use one command, systemctl enable Docker, so that whenever if you start or restart your system, at that time by default your Docker will run. Okay. Anyway, now we are going to start about Docker commands. Very basic commands. Very first one is simply Docker. So on your host, if there is a Docker, then if you run simply Docker, what will happen? It's nothing but it is giving all the commands of your Docker. Okay, using this Docker client. Actually Docker is a client. On this, with the help of this client, you are going to run some commands. So some options and some commands, all the commands, possible commands of your Docker will give simply Docker. So it will list the available commands for your Docker. Then docker space -- version. Already we know that it will give the installed version of your Docker on your host. Okay. Then docker info. So docker info will give the, okay, it will display the system wide information regarding the Docker installation. Okay, that too, that information includes the kernel version, number of images and containers. In case if you have any number of images or containers, then it will give that information as well. Let me run that Docker command, docker info command, docker info. See, so as of now I don't have any images, I am not running any containers, so it won't give. Okay, just simply information about system wide of your Docker. Then second thing is, the next thing is docker search image name. So as of now, don't worry about what are all the images. Okay, suppose if you want to work with, if you want to run container as Ubuntu on your Docker, then Ubuntu is the one image name, or Jenkins is the one image name. Okay, or WordPress is the one image name, MySQL is one image name. Okay, so as of now, if you want to search some image on your Docker in your official website hub.docker.com, how you can search for that? So simply docker search your required image name. Let me go and do that. So let me clear my screen. Docker, right, search. Suppose Jenkins I am going to search. Now it will give the list of all Jenkins available in your hub.docker.com website. Now here if you observe, there are so many Jenkins are there, right? Very first one is Jenkins, then Jenkins / Jenkins, Jenkins SCI / Jenkins. The Jenkins without slash is the official image. Remaining all are with slashes. They are like third person images. Even you and me also create some images. So in this name convention, right, other than your Jenkins without slash, that is the public version. Okay, your main version, main Jenkins image. Other than that, wherever slash is there, that is the like third party images. Suppose this is the username, and with that username they generate a Jenkins image. So this is again one username. That user generated this Jenkins image. So it's like that based on which Jenkins you are going to take, that container may have different components, right? See, if you observe, very first one is official Jenkins Docker image. Okay, the second one, the leading open source automation server. So it may consist of some different components based on different Jenkins. Okay, so among them, if you want to see only top 10, just use your Linux command. So you will get only top 10, right? So this is the way how to search your required image on your hub.docker.com. Anyway, you can go and open our official website. Let me open my hub.docker.com. Okay, so this is the official website. So if you go to first of all explore option, observe here you are having explore. If you go to explore, see without slashes there are, these are the official images. So observe here official repositories. Okay, now if you want to search for Jenkins image, you can also search here Jenkins. Observe here I am going to type here in search bar. Now if you enter, see this is official, remaining or like third person images. Even you and me also can generate some images and we can post that. Okay, that is the way how to search your images on your official website. So for that, this is the command: docker search some image name, then docker pull image name. See, we know that Jenkins architecture, your Docker architecture is, right? So on the top of your host system, you are having Jenkins, this is just assume your host operating system. On the top of this, you are having your Docker engine, right? Now, whenever if you are doing some work with the Docker engine with the help of Docker client, this Docker client, whenever if you are working with some commands on your Docker engine, first your Docker engine will search some image on your local repository. If it is not there, it will go and connect with your hub.docker.com. From there, it will download. Okay, and it will do. Anyway, in case if you want to download some images from your official website, that is hub.docker.com, then if you know the image name, then using this command docker pull image name, you can download into your local host, your local repository. Okay, now anyway, see, before going to do that, just I am searching docker images. This command will show the existing images on my local repository. As of now I don't have any repositories, as of now I don't have any images on my local repository. Now what I am doing is docker pull Jenkins. Okay, observe here, it's going to download Jenkins image to my local repository. Once if it is done, then you can check with the command docker images, so that you can find out what are there in your local repository, what are the images are there in your local repository. Okay, it's going to complete. Yeah, it's downloaded. Okay, as of now we downloaded Jenkins image to your repository, local repository. Now using this docker images, previously we don't have any images on our local repository. Now observe here, just now we downloaded this Jenkins. Okay, now you are having one image on your local host. The same way, if you want to download some Ubuntu image, just use docker pull that image name. Okay, now observe docker images. So on our local host, on our local repository, we are having two images now, Jenkins and Ubuntu. Okay, so docker image is nothing but it will show the images in your local repository. Then in case after downloading your image, if you don't want to work with that, if you want to delete with that image, if you want to delete that image from your local repository, just simply command is docker rmi then image id. See, observe here, this is image id. So for this Jenkins, you are having this as image id. With the help of this image id you can able to delete. Let me delete that. Docker, this is image, that's why rmi, remove image. Now I am going to delete, suppose this one. Copy, then delete it. Now check your Docker images on your local repository. You don't have that Ubuntu, just now we deleted that. Ubuntu image is deleted. Now remaining image is only Jenkins image, right? So these are very simple commands, and Docker images will show images on your local repository. Docker pull will download your particular image to your local repository, and if you want to delete that image, then you can delete Docker rmi command by providing image id. Okay, now the next command is docker run image name. So docker run image name basically will create a container from your image of your local repository. In case if your image is there in your local repository, if it is not there, then it will download that image from remote repository, that is hub.docker.com. From that website it will download and it will create a container. Let me go and do that. So as of now we are having Jenkins, right? So if I do docker run Jenkins, guys, as of now I am going with very simple run command of your Docker, but there is an extension for that. We will see it in later videos. So docker run Jenkins, what it will do, basically it will go and search first of all in your local repository images. If that name, image name is there in your local repository, then from that only it will create your container. If it is not there, then it will connect it to your hub.docker.com. From there, with that name, if there is any image, that image will be downloaded and it will create a container. So download and it will create a container. But if it is there in local repository, directly it will create a container. Just I am going to run that. Okay, see, it's going to create a container, Jenkins container. See, normally if you deploy your Jenkins, right, whatever the logs you are going to get, same logs you are going to get. Okay, see, you might have seen this information while working with your Jenkins, right, by using Java command, right, java-jar your Jenkins .var file. If you do that, you will see this information. Anyway, on this command my Jenkins is running. Let me open one more terminal for my RHEL server. Okay, let me copy my keys so that I can able to log in into that system again. Okay, I am using one more terminal because already in one terminal my Jenkins is up and running. So if I close that, it will be stopped. So that's why I am using one more terminal. But later you will see advanced version of run command, then there you no need to open new terminal, directly in the existing terminal itself you can do your work. Okay, now see, your Jenkins is up and running here. Okay, now what I am doing is docker ps, then what it will show, what is the output of that? It will shows the running containers. So already we ran our container, Jenkins container. If you want to see whether it is running or not, go to terminal, just use docker ps. See, so let me minimize my screen size so that you will get some clear cut idea. See, here you are having container id, so this is for your Jenkins container id. So image, we know Jenkins. Okay, this is something like command, we will see it later. Status, up to time 2 minutes. Okay, port, on which port it is running. Okay, name. So while running your Jenkins image, while creating your container of for your Jenkins from Jenkins image, you can also provide some name on your run command. If you are not providing any name, by default your Docker will provide some name. That is the name, this one. This name you can change it. Okay, that we will see in advanced run command. Okay, as of now we are going with very simple run command. Okay, anyway, docker ps will provide will shows the running containers. Okay, now docker ps-a along with your running containers history also it will show. In case previously if any container is running, that container history also it will show. So as of now we ran only one Jenkins. Okay, that's it. In case if you stop and if you check docker ps, you won't get any running containers. But if you see docker ps-a, then you will see some information that some container was run. Okay, anyway docker ps will show the running containers, docker ps-a will give the history as well. Okay, now if you want to stop your running container, then you can use command docker stop your image id or image name given by the docker. In case if you provide some name, you can also go with that name. So anyway better one is image id, so docker stop image id. Now I am going to use docker stop. What is image id? This one is the image id for my Jenkins. I am doing that. Sorry, DOCKER stop. It stopped. Now if you want to see what are the running containers, use command docker ps. There are no running containers because just now we killed that, we stopped that. Now if you want to again start that container, okay, already you created a container. If you want to start or if you want to run, just use start, docker start that image id of that container. Now use docker ps command, so you are able to get your Jenkins here, right? So that is the way how to run. How to run is nothing but how to create a container, how to start and stop of your containers, start or stop based on image id we are going to work as of now. Okay, start will start the container, then docker remove image id. So docker remove RMI is used to delete your images from your local repository, but docker RM will remove the containers, and especially for delete, it deletes a stopped container, not running container. Okay, let me observe that docker remove. I am going to provide DOCKER docker stop. What is that image id? This one. Let me copy and paste here. Sorry, not stop. We are going to remove it. We are going to remove the container, but our container as of now it is running. See, it is unable to remove because your container is running. So the better way is first to stop your container, then use remove command. Now I am going to do that. See, stop our container. Now you can remove your container now. That's it. Now if you observe docker ps, there are no containers. Okay, but if you observe docker ps-a history, it will show, but in our history you deleted your container, so there are no containers, right? Okay, suppose if it is running, okay, your container is running, but if you want to delete that running container, yes, you can delete using docker remove, but with extra option --force. But make sure that while using this command there is no dependency of your container. If some container is depending on your current container, then that will create a problem if you delete your container forcefully. So always better way is first stop your container, then remove your container. Guys, remember that RMI is removed to your images from your local repositories, but RM is used to delete your containers, delete your created containers. Okay, so guys, these are some very basic commands on your Docker. Okay, once if you are good with this basic command, then we will go with some advanced commands. Okay, in my later videos I will post some more commands, advanced commands of your Docker. Okay. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe my channel so that you will notify whenever we post some new videos. If you have any queries, you can post as a comments, or you can also drop a mail to this email id, doitpython@gmail.com. Okay, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay, bye guys.